Hello. Sorry for not uploading yesterday, but with the parkour update, they have announced that if you complete a weekly, you will immediately get the reward for it. So I'm going to be back giving you hopefully a few more little tips that can hopefully make it a little bit easier.
No, Orion, I keep on falling!
So there's a quest that will let you actually practice pinch climbing. Because there's a few parts that I suggest you pinch climb if you can. If you're not confident in doing the underside, you can easily jump up here and then tap to do this. This is easy, you just tap the wall a few times. Same thing with this. If you're not confident in doing this part, you can instead just pinch climb and then just run to the end of this. Now, if you're not confident in the wall carve, you can always just do it to one tap and then do a launch over. This part has the practice down there, so you can practice it right here. If you're not confident in a wall carve or a couple taps right there, you can always just pinch climb right here. Then you just waddle across and jump right over here. If you're not confident in that jump, obviously if you're not confident making the jumps, just waddle across the bars. It's pretty simple. Remember that there is a bar after this one, so if you're going fast, at least get one tap on it for a little bit of extra speed. If you make it here, it's basically a free win. You literally just need to do a tiny little tap, and you win. Obviously, if you want to do it regularly, you can get a much better time than if you did it slow. As a good time, like the fastest time I got doing it the regular path is like 105.
Yeah.
That was
Think
125.
you could do it?
The way I got the 103 was doing what they're doing, running across, down here. Then pinch climbing right here. If you're good with pinch climbing, you can do this, and you can do that pretty quickly. Down here going down is also faster if your hand doesn't want to bug out like what just happened there. Excuse me, game. Well, the day the update dropped, my hands decided to just be a little bitchy, but they're fine now. Once you win it, create your backup video. You should be given it immediately, but in case you don't, you can send the backup video to the Discord when the weekly ends. Because that will allow you to actually get your the pattern, which note this week is fire. It's the flame pattern, and it's the last week you can get it. That's why I'm trying to push people like Apophis to get this, because it's a really cool pattern with a really nice color scheme. Especially when combined with different colors, different patterns. And the pattern with different colors and the color with different patterns is really cool. You just need to make sure you actually win. You actually beat the weekly. Well, I just saw Noah freaking die. I thought I was going to be able to easily make it past because of the fact he proceeded to be able to turn around while slapping the wall. And I just messed up completely. I don't got a lot of other tips. Do that. Let me just show you where everything you need to want to practice is. So we have the practice for this weird type of wall. Right here for the practice challenge. Okay. And then if you want to practice your pinch climbing, you want to go back to the parkour district. Head on top, up here by the training, on the training complex. And then right here, pinch climb. Where you literally just pinch climb. With it getting progressively wider. Making it actually get harder as you climb up, so you can practice it with this being the final level. Being a pretty wide one. Honestly, I think I got a better time there. Yeah, I got a better time there. If you want to, you can also practice your corner climbing right here, which is pretty easy, so you just slap two walls. Doesn't make it harder, just making the angling. I missed one. Huh. Okay. Doesn't really matter to me. And then this final one is the wall run, which is the trick that's in the practice climb. So you can also use right here to practice it. And honestly, this is the most fun of them, I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, that one's a pretty fun one. Hey look, I actually got a PB. Not done getting everything done in level 1. But also, there's one right here that you can kind of cheese somewhat. That I'm not sure if it's meant to be done. I'll show you how to complete this one, because this one seems it's like gonna be one of the harder ones inside of the first level. And I'll just call it here. Well, that's saying I can actually get the damn wall carve. Goodness. And I might turn on music for future videos, that's pretty loud. And I can actually hit that one. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna run right here. Don't want to carve. I missed one, so I'll get up to the top. We just need to then do some bouncing right over here. Oh. And then saying how I would have, if I collected the one down there, I would have actually won. Yeah, it's not difficult if you know what you're doing in that, which is a lot of these. These are just neat. And so I'm gonna call it right here. Hopefully those tips for the finish, those new extra tips to make the weekly very slightly easier are helpful. And I hope to see more people complete that one. Goodbye, and see you tomorrow, I guess.